Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Dementia is a uniquely tragic disease because it is, after all, an attack on the mind, on one's memories. A terminal malady for which there is no current cure and which affects, I would submit, almost every family in the country. My constituent Timothy said of his family's experience with the disease, "My wife, to whom I was married for 65 years, slipped into dementia about 3 years ago. When dementia strikes, it comes slowly. We did not know what was happening, and though our children were very supportive, they could not know why one parent had dementia and the other didn't. Household management got worse, making each day a strain. My wife had been a superb cook, but I was a poor substitute. Our children tried to help, but they had their own lives to live." In my constituency of Tiverton-Minehead, it is estimated that we have 1,877 people living with dementia, a figure that far exceeds the national average. And yet, in Tiverton and Minehead and rural areas up and down the country, the paucity of care provision, coupled with significant transport challenges, means that the impact of dementia care only exacerbates feelings of abandonment and isolation. Madam Deputy Speaker, it is no secret that we are an ageing society. Projections from the National Health Service indicate that we are on course to have over 1 million people living with dementia by 2030, and as many as 1.6 million by the midpoint of this century. This significant demographic shift underscores the need to expand and strengthen the workforce in the care sector through upskilling, training and retention strategies. Several members of my party have made the point about social care. I know that my party leader makes it on a daily, weekly basis at Prime Minister's questions, so I will not revisit the need for social care as it runs alongside the NHS. However, we must support our carers. Increased pay for carers is not merely a matter of fairness. It is an investment in a future where better care will inevitably lead to better outcomes for those with dementia. After all, a rising tide lifts all boats. According to the UK Dementia Research Institute, 85% of people with dementia wish to remain in their own homes. It's about time that unpaid carers, those silent heroes, are afforded the right to a carer's leave and a statutory guarantee of regular respite breaks. Before I finish, unlike other speakers, I did not talk about my family's experience with dementia until the end of my speech, because quite frankly, I thought I would cry. My brothers and I, 3 brothers and I, were lucky enough to have been brought up by an intellectual colossus, my mother M, Cambridge educated, a city solicitor, a wonderful mother, a wonderful grandmother. Fortunately, my family is able financially to look after her, and I am endlessly grateful to my brother and my sister-in-law for looking after her as well as they do, and to her carer, Nicolette, who comes from Romania and has literally changed her life. Somebody earlier said that it's important not to look at the sad side of things, but to look at things on the best side. I rang my mother, Mummy, last Sunday. We were laughing so much, I nearly had to put the phone down. So she might not be able to remember everything, but she's still got a sense of humour, she's still got a good appetite, and she always enjoys a wee glass of sherry. She will be here with me next Wednesday for parliamentary questions. Mummy, I can't wait to see you. I love you.